What's going on, guys? I'm Fuller from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube, and a few weeks back you might have seen a video we put up about how to get wheels and tires for just 500 bucks, which obviously in the truck world is pretty much unheard of. Of course, there was a bit of a caveat with that because the gist of it was that with the way that pricing and inflation has been affecting things and availability is down, it's easier now than ever before to sell your old wheels and tires and take that money plus $500 and get yourself a new set of wheels and tires every year. But that's not the only way to do it. Now, I'm gonna try not to sound like a used car salesman here, because I've already been there, already done that. Years back, we started offering financing options on wheel and tire packages on customoffsets.com, and we were honestly a bit unsure if people would really use it, but we found out that there's a huge percentage of people who do take advantage of the option to spread out their payments on their wheel and tire setups over the course of a year or more. Now, depending on your terms and how long you choose to make payments, Affirm actually offers even as low as 0% APR financing. So simply put, it might not cost you any extra to spread the payments out over a few paychecks. Now, I'm sure you have a bunch of questions on this and how it all works, and I can't see the future to know exactly what questions you're going to drop in the comment section down below, but I can take a shot in the dark here and try to hit some of what I'm assuming are going to be the frequently asked questions. So number one being, how much do I have to put down? How much money do I have to put into this right off the bat to get it going? Well, financing through Affirm with these low monthly payments isn't the same as like buying a house or a car where you need X amount of money down. There's not a first-time wheel buyer credit assistance program that reduces your down payment to 3.5% through the Housing and Economic Development Association. We don't have things like that in the wheel world. Words are hard today, because you don't need a down payment. So essentially, you choose how much you want to pay right at checkout. Once you're approved, some people put no money down, other people might pay half up front. You know, it's really up to you. If you've got the $500 now, or maybe even a bit more from a tax return or something like that, or a bunch of overtime on your last check and you want to put more money towards it, whatever your case is, obviously the money you put forward at checkout helps reduce that monthly cost and in turn allows you to pay off the balance even easier. As far as the cost breakdown goes, we and Affirm are super transparent. So as you go through the checkout and application process, it'll provide you with a couple of options for payments where you can choose 3, 6, or 12-month options, and it'll show you exactly how much you'll pay in interest. And as far as how much you pay monthly, obviously that kind of depends on several factors, including what you buy. So I went on the website and built a couple packages. So first I built a package that's got some 20 by 12 TS 547s and 33 by 12.5 tires, which came out to be about $3,100 or so. But with no money down, it's just 87 bucks a month, which is less than my cell phone bill. Now, when you play around on the site, you'll see these monthly payment estimates, so you can have a general idea of what the monthly cost will be. Where you might get confused is how a $2,000 option might have a higher monthly payment than a $3,500 package. And as the price increases, we're actually able to offer longer terms, which in turn lowers your monthly cost. So that's where the difference is there. A set of like 20 by 9 Anthem Rogues with a set of all-terrain tires runs about $2,100. And it fits on your truck without suspension modifications, which also saves you money. If you choose to use the monthly payment options for those, you can get those for as low as like 72 bucks a month. So if you get paid every other week, that's 36 bucks a paycheck for you to not roll around in a stock, boring looking truck. Toss in 500 bucks and your payment gets even lower. So if you want a short-term plan, you can choose to pay over just 3 months. If you want the lowest possible payment, you can always spread those out over 12 months, and we always offer as low as 0% APR financing. Now, if you're worried about your approval odds because of past history or less than ideal credit situation, it's good to know that Affirm bases its decision not only on your credit score, but also on several other data points about you, and you may be eligible even if you don't have an extensive credit history. Affirm will also send you an email and text reminders in advance of your upcoming payments, and you can also enable auto pay to schedule automatic monthly payments too. So you'll know exactly how much that you're gonna owe each month and the number of payments you have to make and the total amount of interest that you'll be paying over the course of the loan before you actually complete the entire checkout purchase and confirm that purchase. So there's absolutely zero hidden fees with this. Now, there are other programs too that you can use without taking, a credit pull after credit pull after credit pull. If Affirm isn't your jam, like you don't want to use them or you just don't want to fill out their application, PayPal Credit is another really easy option, and most people already have a PayPal account but might not use PayPal Credit. So connecting PayPal Credit with us is super easy. And most of the times, PayPal Credit, you can get usually 0% interest as long as in the past you've paid back your purchases on time. And usually their periods are like 6 to 12 months that you can get that 0% for. So basically, yeah, they borrow you free money. If either of those options doesn't work for you, or you find yourself needing just a little help, Katapult has another option for a lease-to-own program to get a new set of wheels and tires now, and then sell your current setup and only be down a couple $100 at the end of it. Of course, what everyone is concerned about is when they will get their wheels and tires or suspension or whatever else it is that you choose to order. So as soon as you check out, the order process flows the same way for us, whether you used a PayPal or credit card, debit card, or finance. So there is no waiting. You don't have to make payments first. You just place the order, and then we get to work with the free mounting and balancing, and then get them loaded up on a truck to get them to you with free shipping. So if you've only got $500 to spend on wheels, you're not necessarily out of luck. So come check out the website at customoffsets.com. You can build your perfect package, and let's see what we can get done for you.